Let's go ahead and now hop to this quest. This is where what we saved the firebomb for was this quest. 2 firebombs. Teleport firebombs into key structures, scrap resources, and crew. And an ion blast and another NG, whose name, oddly enough, I don't know what they said when we teleported them on board, but they said Luan-T, and then we're like, say that again, and they said, no, it's actually Leylight. Sorry, my translator was messed up. And Leylight is going to be our shield maiden. So now we have somebody on every system that really needs to be manned. We could man the scanner, but we already started with the level 2 scanner, so we're doing pretty good as far as that's concerned. Okay, so we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 and get out. Oh, there's another quest there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that because of the nebula. So I think we should. I think we should go to the quest with the thing. Automated Rebel Scout. I could have upgraded my shields. Warn of your passing. Okay, he's got a cloak, but guess what? So do we. So neener, I guess. There's not much we can do until he fires that missile, and we basically have to cloak through the missile. We also have to unpause the game in order for it to keep going. I feel like that's something I didn't used to do when I played this game regularly. There we go. I was hoping that he'd fire both. And he hits it anyway. Okay, we are definitely going to start with your weapons. Even though that means we probably won't get a second volley off. At least we had that. And I'm going to try to sneak a dual laser into your cloak. Nice. Because now I can do this, and then we win. 9 scrap. Okie doke. Head to the exit. They want to give us drones for 2 fuel. No, we don't need those drones. We're going to go just 1, 2, and get out of here. If we could upgrade our cloak. I keep forgetting to upgrade my shields. Dock with the station and investigate. Don't take this without a level 2 medbay. Well, guess what? We have extra people, so we got 14 scrap. Let's upgrade our shields. And by the power. And that's it. So now we can run like this with 2 shields. So now we're where we wanted to be at the end of last sector. And we're actually kind of where we want to be at the end of this sector because we already started out with more engines. So we're actually doing really well. In addition to that, we have a cloak. So I'm pretty happy. If I had the second cloak, I might think about the fighting the rebels. But I don't think so. Go ahead and get the medbay on for our heroes here in the airless room. I'm not sure if I set Leylight's position. I did. Let's go to the next sector. This is a pretty good sector. NG Homeworlds. There's really no reason to go there except for it's cool. But I'm gonna go here anyway because we're doing pretty good as far as shields and stuff are concerned. And so Zoltan shields are a lot less scary now than they would have been. We have no choice of where to go. We have 4 fuel, so we definitely need some more. Intruders on board, and they are Zoltans. So what we're going to do is we're going to encourage them into the med bay. Turn off the air. That's a big missile. We're gonna dual laser and beam like that. Oh wait, we need to close these doors. Now that we, I made a critical mistake, but at least they came into the med bay. That's what we wanted. Good. Okay, they fired the missile. This is when we need the cloak. And probably the air. Please miss us. Thank you. Okay, so now we can I definitely want the shield back up. Okay, we've gotten through their Zoltan shield. Problem now being that we need both of the lasers to hit. And then we can get this beam through. Sweet. And the missile is still up, which sucks. And we cannot cloak. So this is all we got. You get back there. Oh, I dodged. Thank you for dodging. Okay. So we're going to do this again. Dual lasers. Mini beam. Would definitely be happier if we had taken that missile down. They hit us anyway. You get down there. Okay. Now we need both of these to hit. And then we kill him. So we were able to kill him still. But that sucked. That did a lot of damage that shouldn't have been done. You guys get yourselves fixed up. And wow. So we wouldn't have been able to do the we wouldn't be able to do the quest anyway. We'll definitely go to the asteroid field over the electromagnetic pulse. I don't know who goes where. This light goes there, so yeah. But anyway. Anyway, things are going okay. We do want the next engine, which is 40, which we could just buy, but we want the power for it first. The power is useful, whereas the engine is not, so we'll buy the power first, and then we'll buy the engine. And then let's head to this asteroid field and see what's up. That's a lot of beams. It's all beams. So actually, in theory, they should never actually hurt us, because 2 asteroids shouldn't ever hit your ship quickly enough to do that. And if they ever do, of course, we can cloak through it. Of course, now no asteroids are hitting their ship at all. So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, they're actually hitting us. The asteroids are hitting us faster. Okay, there we go. So let's go dual lasers. Doesn't matter where. Actually, let's wait for a rock to hit them. Or not. Okay, I got 3 other systems, which is better than nothing. Actually, let's start this on this side. There we go. Things are looking good. They're basically dead now. Zoltan shield really doesn't help that much in an asteroid field. 18 scrap, 34 total. I could upgrade, but I can't. We're not going to go to this ion storm. I hate those. We still only have 3 fuel. Engage the pirates. I didn't really have a choice, I guess. Dual lasers, mini beam. Yeah, we just need to hit everything we can. So let's just do that for now. There were multiple misses, so they shouldn't hit us. Yeah. Okay. There were no misses, so we're going to cloak. Then we are going to, yeah, their weapons are scary, so we're going to do that and that. Okay, we took out the teeth, so we're good. We're good. We're going to wait. I would rather take their shield out. They're basically dead. I wish they'd offered us fuel. Somebody offers us 10 fuel to let him go. We'll definitely do it. No fuel from that. Let him go. Offer to hire him for 40 scrap. No, I don't want... while I would like a Zoltan, I don't like the idea of him saying no. I'd lose the scrap anyway. We only got 3 fuel, but we want to buy this, so we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to keep running like this, though. Possible ship detected. Sounds good to me. Okay. That's a lot of shots. A very large number of shots. So we are going to concentrate on their weapons, like you do. Sadly, we're only going to be able to hit them once. Definitely need to start upgrading our... Cloak. They still hit our our pilot room twice while we were cloaked, which is awesome. Okay, let's try this again. We might be running away from this battle. This is one of those. This is one of those runs where you kind of wish you had put more into weapons. Okay, that helps a lot. That helps a little bit less. Okay, you fix that. You fix that. We're still basically requiring on the double hit. We just got to keep doing that. Okay. And luckily they can't dodge, so we're doing it. Oh, and we got a fire on their ship. Now, of course, I'm starting to think, could we possibly? No, we can't. They offer us 2 fuel. Yeah, take it. Okay. Yeah, I was like, you better not do any damage. Okay. Okay, they gave us fuel. That's why we took that offer. We do have a store there, which we're going to not go to. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can get up around it. So we're gonna go around it if we can. I'm thinking this firebomb. Actually, you know what? Ion Blast only costs 1, and we can get it up right now. So let's do it. Weapons and no power, but you know what? Oink. And yeah, I think I do want the beam first, then the dual lasers, then the Ion Blast. It's not a great setup, but it's the setup we have. Send it away, party to investigate. Yes, and we added a quest marker on our map, which 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we could just go to here and then have extra ones. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to that quest. Let's do it. Lots of shots. That's okay though. We're going to send the Ion Blast at that forever. Then we're going to do duels at the weapons. And we'll do this. Ate it when they hit anyway. And we don't have our people in the right spots anyway. Ion Blast back at that. And then, oh, dual lasers. Mini beam. I see no reason to... Oh, there's a reason. I see no reason to hold back on my automatic shooting, except for the fact that it screws up everything. Still dumb, but it got through. Okay, 39 scrap. Do we want another power? Yes. There we go. Let's wait for nothing because everything's back up. So, should probably Raccoon and Soul should probably get fixed up. Let's attack the Slaver Scum because we might get a free person out of this. We like free people. Go ahead and shoot that at that. This shoots too, so we only care about the bomb. We only care about the bomb. We're going to go dual lasers, and I think we are going to keep going for the bomb. It's a fire bomb. We definitely want a cloak. And I think we're going to send another volley at these just because... Actually, I think we can do this. Oh, no, we won't get... Well, we won't hit him anyway. I think, though, if we do this, we hit both of the Zoltans. They offer us Matt. Sorry, Matt is not an option. No offense, Matt, but we have 3 humans on our crew, and we were looking for something a little more special than that. Not sure how they got all their shields back up, but they did. But they're dead now. Okay, we got a fuel, 31 scrap. Okay, this quest, I don't remember what it is, but it was a decommissioned Federation base. So there's apparently a ship there, which means we're probably going to fight a battle. Do I want to put the money into here and swap the ion blast for the burst laser or the firebomb? I don't think the firebomb's a useful thing. Is the burst laser better than the ion blast? I think it is. I think we're going to do it. And we're going to do that, take that out for that. And go to the quest. You arrive at the sector, see a small outpost being bombarded by an automated drone. This must be the Federation base you were told about, and the drone has hacking, which is annoying. Hopefully they hack something we don't care about, like the scanner. Thank you. Okay, so the dual and burst lasers are going to go at the weapons, and we're going to actually send a beam through the shields and the engine. Okay, didn't hit, which is annoying. We're gonna do, we don't care about the hacking, so we're gonna actually go this way with them. So we hit the, we don't hit the engine, but we did take out their, when I say engine, I meant piloting. We did take out their weapons, which is critical. So now we can do first laser duel at this. Yeah, I volleyed my shots poorly, and my beam wasn't ready. I thought it was. But now it doesn't need to be ready because the next thing that shoots kills him, and we win the day. So now we get to find out what the Federation base thinks about our heroism here. They give us a Chain Vulcan and a slug named Remo. We're not using that Chain Vulcan. It's terrible on a cloaking ship. If we were able to get, I mean, maybe, who knows, we'll pick up stealth weapons, whatever it's called, where you can, I think it's called stealth weapons, where you can fire a weapon without losing your cloak, and then suddenly that Chain Vulcan's awesome. But before that happens, as we all know, Remo, your name is not Remo. It's I Quit Girls, or I Quit Girl. You are the slug. What do you have? You have no skills, but you know what? You're going to be our pilot, because slug members are great pilots because they can't be mind controlled, and you can't lose dodge at a critical second of the battle. So we're going to do that, and sadly that means MK Raccoon, you don't have a job anymore, so you are going to be, I guess you're going to be there. You go from the best station in the ship to the worst station in the ship. Sorry about that. What are you going to do? Okay, we're going to jump here. And then we're going to count jumps after this. You jump into the calmer part of the nebula, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So he has a fast drone, which is annoying. But we should be okay. Especially if we get some dodge going on our ship here. I think that probably got through our, yeah, it did. Okay, so now we need to take out these two things because they're the scariest, and really the drone is scarier than the weapon. And actually the drone is so much scarier than the weapon, I think I'm going to do this. There we go. So now we only have the weapon to worry about, so we can actually, no, I don't want to do that, because if the drone comes back up, I want my both shields to be up. Okay, so let's go ahead and now send these guys at the shields. And, yeah, let's keep doing this, actually. And now it doesn't really matter, so we'll just do that. And by the way, there's a reason I put the burst laser here instead of here. If, normally you don't want a weapon like this, the higher powered weapon, to be last, because if you take 1 damage, that higher powered weapon goes down. However, In this case, if we take 1 damage here, this only shoots 2, and this shoots 2 as well, so it's the same. We're losing the same amount of damage no matter which one's there. But if this takes 2 damage, if it was like this and it took 2 damage, it would actually take both of these down. Whereas here, if it takes 2 damage, it only takes this one down and this one stays up. So that's why I actually did that. I did it on purpose, basically, is the what I'm trying to say here. And I think it's the way I should go. So I need to buy that power because I did buy an extra weapon power. We got the air on, so we have. What is this? 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect. So let's go up here, collect whatever we need from here, and notice we're at 11 hull points. And fighting someone with mind control. An NG in the doors. I'm gonna let that go for a little bit. Although, to be honest. Okay, the burst laser's ready. Let's fire everything at their shield. Except this goes across like that. Okay, you can go back to shields now. So what do we got going on? We took their shield out, which is fantastic. So we'll dual lasers at that. Actually, dual lasers at that. You go at that, and then we'll beam across like that. And nobody took damage, so we're good. 25 scrap, not bad at all. There is a store there that we are not forced to go to, but we might as well. Let's see what we got. We do have this Vulcan to sell. They don't have... Oh, they have a chain laser, which... chain laser is actually better than chain Vulcan for this ship. For many ships, actually. But drone control with a defense drone, which... A little bit overkill because we already have the cloak. And with limited space, I'd rather diversify than anything. We could pick up Nick Lang. We could pick up Ares. Probably not going to here. Don't really want the bombs. The chain laser, like I said, it's better, but how much better is it? Probably none. I think I'm going to buy up to 15 fuel. We're going to fix up to 20. And we're going to say thank you, I guess. I am going to sell the Vulcan. We're not going to use it. I'm going to sell the Firebomb. We're not going to use it. I'm going to sell the Iron Blast. Sorry, we're not going to use it. I'd rather have the money. And that money is going to go into our third shield, I think. I think the one cloak is perfectly fine right now. So let's go ahead and just buy one of those 2 shields and then see how the rest of the sector goes, because we're actually ahead of the game. We want that third shield by the end of Sector 4, and we're in Sector 3 right now. So you happen upon the reins of the space station and stuff. Okay, cool. Let's go to the exit and take this 100 scrap to the next sector before I decide if I want to just spend it on that shield or not. Fend for yourself, attack and escape, bribe them. Yeah, we want to fight the rebels. Okay. That third shield would definitely come in handy right now, but it's not the end of the world. We want to take out their shields first. And it should be pretty easy to do. There's one miss, one hit, we better cloak. So we're good now. With their shield down, we can pummel that. We can actually just keep doing what we're doing, which is that. They want to give us 4 fuel. No. We were hurting on fuel, but we're not anymore, so we're gonna be greedy a little bit. Just a little greedy. And we get a pike beam. We can instead of the mini beam. Yeah, pike beam instead of the mini beam is definitely worth it. We can't do it instead of the burst laser because we can't have 1 weapon and 2 beams. What if it was a real weapon? We need to be able to get through shields. We could just do it, but we'd be dumb to do it before going to the next sector. So now we have a choice, pirate or pirate. We might as well pick the one that's going to have options, even though we know that I'm not going to pick the Nebula over pretty much any red sector, maybe a Lania sector, but probably not even that. Nebulas. We only care about going to an odd number, so we could actually hit all of them. So I'm going to hit both of these in prep for that eventuality, even though neither of these have anything on them. Okay, we cannot fit everybody where we want them to be. So let's open these doors and hope that they go there. And then you two and you go in there, and we turn the med bay on. We'll just let you guys do what you do.